Hello, YouTubers. Joe Curson and Paul Bennett here at 7:11 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time on Friday, July 17th, 2015. Now, Paul has just recently arrived home from the hotel, and he's got things to talk about. Here with Paul.
Well, a new maintenance guy. We're coming down in the elevator, and he's down there playing with his smartphone. And he was checking it in.
So this is his smartphone, not the hotel's thing,
right?
I'm sorry.
And he was checking his bank account. And he said, well, don't we get paid on Friday? And I said, yeah, why? And he said, well, nothing's going into my bank yet. And I said, well, have you gone and gotten your check? Because this is his second week. All right, so he's...
Yeah, well, that always takes a long time to get that stuff arranged. Yeah.
Well, how it works is your first check is you take it to the bank and cash it.
Oh, did they actually give you a paper check the first time out?
Right,
okay.
A real check.
Yeah.
So then, the next week...
I've forgotten that.
That one will go into his account automatically.
But do they do some banks won't show that up until 2 days after it goes in, because that way then they know it's official and okay. And
yeah.
Well, it's like when I the few times I use electronic stuff with my bank.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like what I just recently did. Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's going to be a 2-day delay. Right. That's annoying as hell to me. On the other hand, if you want instantaneous confirmation, you can do a wire transfer, but that crap costs you about $30 to $40 a transaction. So screw that. Unless you're a drug dealer in the Bahamas and you can afford it, so then it's okay.
All right. Well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He wanted to know.
I'm sorry. I've been sitting here all day drinking. What the hell?
He wanted to know, who do you get checks from? And I said, you go to the front desk. And I said, you get them out of a drawer.
I thought you'd get them from Checks Unlimited.
Out of the front desk. He goes, what? And I said, there's a book in the front desk.
A rhetorical technique I don't like, but anyway, yes.
And I said,
shut up.
That's where all the check stubs are. And he goes, well, this is my first check. And I said, oh, well, you're getting a real check. So I took him, I said, I'll show you how you do it. So I took him over and I pulled the book out of the front desk, opened it up. And I said, you dig through these two piles. I said, it'll look for your name. And I said, pull it out. I said, voila, you're paid. I said, also, I said, you have to sign the date and everything when you got your check. Because you have to take them out of here. They don't allow you to leave.
Oh, it was the actual written paper checks. Right.
Any of them.
Oh, any of them? Just because?
Any of them. They want those out of that book.
Oh, they want you to acknowledge that you know you've been paid.
Right.
Okay.
He says, is that all there is to it? And I said, that's all there is to it. I said, sign the book. And I said, I'll put my initials over there after your name. See that I verified you took your check / check stub. I said, I okayed Dee too.
That's very interesting because, well, I will not launch down any of those roads. So many paths are opening before me. I will not. So what else? Then you started to tell me something initially when you first came in the door, like a new guy or like these things that you found for the food. And,
Right.
Yeah.
There's two things found them in the refrigerator. A housekeeper missed them.
It was there's some Chinese food and then there's it's like a sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any details on this yet.
They did a check out on the roof. I mean, people checked out, and she missed it.
The woman that was cleaning the room.
Right.
Individual was cleaning the room.
She missed it, so I took it out of the refrigerator.
And it was one of those little mini fridgey things.
Right.
Yeah.
Apartment things outside that dishwasher.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
Oh. Okay. No great backstory.
No.
I like backstories.
I took a nosinator into the room and
Oh Lord, not one of those fucking. I'm sorry. Not one of those awful ozonators.
It's a mandatory thing.
I know.
Put them in the smoker for every day.
Yes, I know. It's like, we're going to punish you. This horrible stinking machine that runs in a room that you've made into a horrible stinking room because you smoke. Ha! We're going to reinforce your bad habit. Ha!
You don't do it in the rooms that people are staying over it.
Oh, really?
They're allowed to keep stinking the room up.
Oh, okay. Well, I would hope. I mean, it's, if you're going to, I don't smoke, but I certainly like being on non-smoking floors because they're generally the higher floors.
Yeah, we keep ours on the top floor.
Well, the 6th floor, and when I stayed in the Holiday Inn there in on Ohio Avenue there in Chicago, it's like the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th floors. And I always said, oh, smoking or not smoking? And I said, well, I don't smoke, but I'd like a smoking room. And they always looked at me very funny. But I said, because I'm up higher. I can see. I like it, I don't worry about this place catching on fire. If it does, that's just, toast and ghost for Joe, out the window you go. Like those poor fuckers you saw
get down fast.
Jumping out of the World Trade Center there after the jets went through. Yeah, the planes went through. Yeah. That really upset my ex-wife. She went, I thought, well, you didn't happen to you. You didn't know anybody. Hey, you have your empathy. Well, yeah, I admit that
they
perhaps
just didn't want to burn to death.
Well, no, I don't know. Burn to death. Actually, if you could arrange a way to suffocate rather than, cascade yourself a quarter of a mile down to planet Earth. Although, admittedly, it would be very fast. I mean, it would be like instantaneous. It would probably be more instantaneous than the ISIS guy. Certainly more instantaneous than the ISIS guys chopping, sawing your head off.
Yeah.
And more instantaneous maybe even than with a bullet in the back of your head. Discuss among yourselves.
Well, shit, you think you die halfway down because of sheer fear. But you go, oh shit, I'm going to splat.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good possibility. I mean, this was so great yesterday. I may have mentioned it, but I'll mention it again if I did. Now we've got, I'm walking around, my attorney's walking around, he's in his 70s. We have my appraiser walking around, and he's obviously in his 70s. Both these guys are in relatively good, obviously decent shape. My appraiser is in a good shape. Obviously, he's lean, thick, tight, tall, all that. And then you've got my attorney's son, who is, I would have to say he's not in particularly good shape.
The
And-
intern was also in good shape.
No. The high state student intern was in good shape, as well as being a hot number. And and the other guy, the ODOT guy, the former ODOT guy who was working for my appraiser. I wouldn't call him a hot number. I would certainly not kick him out of doors in any way, shape, or form. But having said, he was a fairly heavy guy. Well, having spent most of my life as fairly heavy, so to cut to the chase, I can assure you that none of these guys had 2 MIs and a stray. And I'm stomping around and I'm in front of them. I'm tending to go faster than these guys all the time. And that's one of my major beefs with any of these engineering guys were out here when I was helping them find stuff. They were always going faster than me. And here I am. I'm going, I'm in the worst, not so much physical shape. Well, yeah, I'm in the worst physical shape, but also in terms of medical shape than any of these guys. And I'm just charging around well in front of them. I even remarked to him on that. I said, I can't believe I'm outrunning you guys without even intending to.
You even offered to come back and get a 4-wheel drive and drive them.
Well, no. They wanted to go up there. I said, look, I'll get the truck. We'll just go up there in my truck. And that had nothing to do with that. They said just being sensible about charging all the way up that place, and then we could come back and stop and open the doors and look out and see things. But I think they had seen enough. But they did see enough, and I'm delighted that this whole meeting went so well, as I said in my earlier video today. I have not been idle, Paul.
No. You're always on here.
I'm always on here. Oh, I love that phrase. That should be.
You are.
I need to add that. I need to add that, like on my page. I'm always on here.
You don't move.
I try to move.
I was
moving yesterday.
You get up and go to the can. Well, yeah.
Well,
you had an entourage. You had to lead around.
I did have an entourage. It was an entourage. I felt like one of those. What's that thing on MTV that with that guy, the entourage? You got this one hot guy that runs around with his shirt off.
There are like 5 people running around like that. I mean, you're all over that. Both houses and now across through the field and everything else.
I wouldn't mind seeing that Ohio State student in a more, how should we say, informal setting. I didn't give any of these guys my YouTube channel card. I wanted to, but I didn't.
Anyways, these guys got out of breath and were huffing and puffing and shit. They were having trouble walking up the hill to the other house.
Who? Oh, well, no, I wouldn't say it was that. Well, you weren't here. You didn't see them doing that, so I don't know.
You said they were.
Well, yes, they were. They were. Yes, I'll take your word for that. No, that's true. You make it sound maybe perhaps a little more extreme. I mean, they didn't huff and puff more in going up that hill than I've done in the past. I was having an exceptionally good day though yesterday. Yeah. Well, some days you have a good day. Some days bad. Yesterday I was having a good day. This is called being 63, guys.
Anyway, they saw the place.
Yes, they did, and I think very much to just very informative situation.
They looked at more stuff than the ODOT people did.
Oh well, the ODOT people didn't give a fuck. They were just driving stuff by the geosynchronous orbit coordinates. They didn't give a fuck. Nor did they. I will tell you this right now.
I mean, the ones we had
No.
meeting with here
Which one?
on January 5th.
Oh no, those are those were the appraisers. That had nothing to do with the surveying guys. You had, we've had surveyors roaming around this place since well over a year and a half ago. This all started almost 2 years ago now, since July. You had the preliminary staking just from the county engineer's office. You had the preliminary, then you had the environmental impact study. And to do that, they had to go out on 500 feet on either side of the proposed center line. And then you had to get these environmental impact people coming out to see what's going to be affected potentially. And okay, that may be good, that may be bad. In any case, that's the way it works. In my case, the environmental impact people were two young women. Well, yeah, they were 30. Well,
yeah, they were down there along the creek taking samples.
And they were running tape measures around big tree trunks, and they were taking geo. How do I keep calling it geo? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. They were taking soil samples.
No, well, I'm trying to get the thing for where they hit that. They take a satellite reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Although I'm not saying it elegantly, and then they were digging around, and yes, I imagine so that was soil samples. Although I didn't see them do cores. I did see them. They were looking for like salamanders and shit. I mean, it was one of those sorts of, because it was on a creek. It's on a creek, It's like EPA stuff. It's like protected waterway stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, my dear Lord, how much money are the taxpayers paying for this stuff to basically say, yeah, there's some big trees down here, and yeah, there's some salamanders down here, and if you don't go clear the hell up to the 500 feet you're surveying, it's not going to affect very much. I mean, I could have written that report in about 5 sentences. And I'm the one that doesn't really want it to happen. So I'm the adversely affected party, and I can save them tons of money. I wonder if they'll add that to my settlement. Do you think that's going to happen? Oh, I don't think that's going to happen, but... I saw them. This was still before the trees were in leaf. They were wandering. I was out on the creek on the deck, of course, where I spend most of my life if it's not pouring down rain like it just finished doing. And they come traipsing down. They've got their little green. I wish they had like red or orange vests. No, that god awful lime green stuff. They got a shovel and they have like tons of notebooks and laptops, and they've got things in their little side packs and everything. And I'm watching them because I know when they're going to cross the property line. And I can see them working their way down. I see them working their way down the creek. They're coming from the north to the south. And I waited. I waited actually for about 30 yards after they long crossed the property line. And they were taking their time. They were, as I said, they're digging their, writing in their notebook, They're putting specimens in jars. And so when they got, you could actually find probably a description of this on one of my videos from about 2 years ago, in August of 2 years ago, almost. I said, "You're trespassing! You're trespassing! You're trespassing!" And it's like, they startled. At least they didn't have their fucking iPod music buds in their ears. They actually heard me. And I said, "You're trespassing." They said, "We're from the county." And I said, "Are you part of this highway project?" They said, "Yes." I said, "Okay." But it was so annoying to have these people traipsing on and off and on and off and across your place for over 2 years. And now this thing's going to go for 2 more years.
That's the construction.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least we see the end of it. 2 more years. And the state just passed its biennial budget, which means this project has been funded, so it's good to go. No way to block it now.
They just need to get off their ass and do it.
Well, no, they'll do it. I mean, they're working their way down the damn Gemini. They're yards away.
I'll have to go look at that.
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday.
I mean, they're yards away.
Yeah. I think I have Monday and Tuesday off. I'll double check.
Oh, well, yeah. You'll make out?
And go and buy new socks while I'm at it.
That's called displacement behavior in that terms of that answer.
So,
Anything else, Paul?
no. That's all I have for today.
Well, there it is. It's been Yeaaa. Anything else? You sure?
No.
Okay, I asked that. I repeat myself. I'm sorry. So bye-bye, YouTubers. Oh, and remember, let's chant together. Free Joe's Driveway. Free Joe's Driveway. Free Joe's Driveway. Well, yes, our driveway. Free our driveway. But as far as state goes, Joe's Driveway. But free our driveway. Yes. Amen. All right.